Hey guys peeps, welcome back to Snail TV. Today we're on a bit of a side project, so yeah, take a good look around. Alright, so it is a Cobra. So starting off with engine wise, this is a 351 Windsor and been out to a 408 stroker. Obviously running fuel injected, that's the reason pretty much why I'm here. So it's running a Holley Sniper system on this thing. It's all been running and she starts up and fires up first go pretty much. Still a lot of tuning to be done. Ice ignition as well. Electric water pump. So the reason why yeah, we've been working on this thing, yeah, we just come into a bit of a down thing that this is a Holley Sniper, but it was just the basic Holley Sniper and we didn't have any more inputs. So yeah, so coming down here, that's all the CAN, that's what everything's communicating through, and that goes to the dash and also goes to what we'll show you in a second inside the car. So yeah, coming inside the car, I'll show you what we'll work with. So running a Holley Sniper, small little 3.5 inch touchscreen little dash, obviously you tune the car by that or via laptop. And yeah, so what we've had to do, he wanted a oil pressure switch, oil pressure gauge and a couple other things as well. We've deleted all the gauges and we've gone for a touchscreen dash. So it actually is running a tablet with a torque app on it. Everything's loose at the moment guys, so don't worry about that. So yeah, it's just a tablet. Alright, so wireless tablet. And to communicate to it, we've had to go for a, come around here, you better have a look at it a bit more around here. With the 1 gauge computer hub. It's off at the moment, so nothing's communicating, so you don't see any lights. So yeah, we're just setting everything up at the moment. Everything works. Yeah, everything's not set up 100%, but yeah, everything communicates with it really good. Yeah, everything does what it needs to do. So the only other thing we're doing now is just setting up a an oil pressure gauge. But to do that, we actually had to, unfortunately, I've got to email them and tell them to turn it on their side, and then they can yeah, turn it on and it can work. So that's all good. While this was all done, I just done a quick rewire on the back of it. Just the old fighter ignition switch, push button start. Just got rid of the key barrel and all that old stuff that it had on there as well. And while we're there, we just installed some LEDs for your indicators and also high beam as well. So just so he knows what's going on. So it was like a non-electrical car and was sort of put a bit more, you know, uprising stuff in it. So yeah, the whole reason behind of going to the 1 gauge was we were going to go through the OBD2 port, which I've done previously in the past of a couple of the bits, but these Holleys are the only, they're not really downsized. I'm not bad mouthing the Holley at all. They're really good. Everything's really good with the Holleys. It's just that they actually have their own communications. They can't communicate, they're not like, well, they don't allow anything else to communicate with it. So the only way that they could do that was going through the 1 gauge, and then we can output on that. So 1 gauge is just, yeah, it's just something, it worked, you plugged it in and everything can work off it. Your tablet, everything via Bluetooth or via CAN or whatever you want to go through, and yeah, and go from there. But yeah, this Holly can't, because it is the basic, it ain't the super sniper. This one is just a basic one. It hasn't got any oil pressure inputs or anything like that. But yeah, we didn't, you know, you just have the gauge on the dash and that's all. But yeah, we want to do everything digitally, not analog. And this is the only way to sort of do it, that's all. So yeah, guys, I thought I'll just let you guys know that what other I do as well. So I'll go to help mates out as well, do other stuff. I don't just work on my projects. Unfortunately, there is no Snail under the bonnet, but that won't stop us, because we've been doing some looking and some stuff, and there's a lot of room in here. So the owner pretty much lets me do what I sort of want to do, and there is going to be some later on the Snail TV. There's going to be some future project on this thing anyway. So gonna probably get a nice size Snail on this thing, and make it one of our own. But it is as it is. It starts up nice. It's a really nice car. It's a really quick car as well, and yeah, it's a good driver. All right, peeps. So I thought I would just show you the beast of mate's good car. So yeah, he's got a couple of these nice beasts at his place, and we're slowly working on each of them. Just doing the little tiny gizmos there that we trying to make these things advanced, as you would say. He did have the Holly Sniper on there before I touched it, and but we're just making it so we can yeah, run more stuff, and for the future build, that's all, just to make everything a little bit easier for us, that's all. So yeah, you will be seeing this back on the channel a bit later. Obviously we got little projects as it is, but I've been working on this thing for a while anyway. Yeah, so I thought I'd just show you guys another bit of Snail TV, that what we do. And you know, I love cars, so it doesn't matter what it is, so we'll work on anything. All right, peeps. So yeah, I'll finish it up now. I thought I'd just show you back some more other projects that I've been doing. So yeah, on that note, guys, obviously make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next